I had to learn how to write backwards to do this sign. So I'm kind of proud of it. Anyway, let's look at how to make a one-pager. So when you guys click on the next page here in just a second, you're going to see that it says student work, and it's going to ask you to begin your one-pager. You have a choice of which story you want to do your one-pager about. You can either do it about the short horror story that you chose, that you read earlier this week, or you can think back to last week and do this over the Telltale Heart. You have two options on what to do for your one-pager. Those of you guys at home that are online, I highly recommend doing the Jamboard one-pager down here, clicking on that, and then editing the template. Those of you guys that are in person, you also are welcome to do that Jamboard template, or you also have the option of doing your one-pager on paper on a template that I have. Those of you guys at home, if you don't want to do the Jamboard, if you're an artist and you want to draw it out and be as creative as you can on paper, you're welcome to do that. You'll just need to go to your Jamboard and use the template of that to create that one-pager on paper. So the very first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and click on this link. It's going to ask you guys to make a copy, and you're going to click yes, make a copy. It's going to take it a second. Don't keep clicking make a copy because it'll make you like 5 bajillion copies. Oh, hey, if you don't already have Jamboard installed, it's probably going to prompt you about right here to install Jamboard. It is a Chrome extension that you're going to want to have because we're going to use it pretty frequently. Also, if it says that you can't open it because you need Jamboard, you can always just go to Google, scroll down, click on the Play Store, go to Jamboard, and then install that on your device. Actually, you really want to make sure that the one you're installing is not the app. Sorry, guys, that it's the Chrome extension. So it should tell you to install that. If you ever want to get back to Jamboard, all you got to do is go to the Google, click on your menu up here where you can find your Google Drive and your Gmail. And after this, Jamboard is actually going to be one of the ones that appears because Jamboard is done through Google. All right, continuing on. Let me find our... Wait, no, sorry for all the clicks, guys. Okay, so here is our copy. Here's our example. So basically what you guys are going to do is edit this template based on either your horror short story or the Telltale Heart. To be able to edit these text box, this is basically like a sticky note. It says double click here to change the text and type your short summary. So if you double click here, it's going to pop up. You'll delete all of that and then type your short summary right there. It'll work the same for down here. So down here, you need to come up with a question that somebody might have had about your story, and then your best answer to that question. The text in these is limited. So we're looking for short answers, not for huge like paragraphs and stuff. Right here where it says, how did the story make you feel? I'll show you an example. Please remember to type the title of your story and your name. To type anything, you'll just need to double click and then erase, like hit delete, and then type in the title. Also up here in the name, I did that too fast, sorry guys. If y'all look up in the left-hand corner where it says one-pager short horror story, click on this and you need to change the name. It might also say copy of one-pager short horror story. You need to type your name. That's not how I spell my name. You need to type your name, John, Bob, Jesus, Mary, whatever you got. I want you guys to type that name right up there so that I know whose is whose. Awesome. Okay. Over here, let me just show you guys. I'm going to switch over to my example one-pager. So here I've put in that short summary. I didn't do the question and answer, but I did everything else. So down here it wants to know, hey, what's the mood? What's the tone of your story? It says to go to Google image search. So the way you guys are going to include these pictures on your Jamboard is to go over here to your side menu and click on that image one, the picture, the icon for image, add image. And you can either upload something from your computer or you can do a Google image search, which is what I did. So I just did falling elevator because that's what happens in the story. And I found one that looked kind of creepy and I put that one in here. So up here, you'll need to pick a symbol or an icon that you think represents your story. Remember, symbols or icons are more simple. You need to include your favorite quote. For your stars, it's going to start out with 5 stars on the template. So there's going to be all 5 stars. And then you guys can delete however many stars you want to. You can leave all 5 if you really liked it, or you can take all but 1 away if you wouldn't recommend it. Down here, you're going to add 1 or more pictures of something that happened in the story. So you're going to have to get kind of creative with what you search. In my story, the elevator falls. So when I just searched elevators, there wasn't anything creepy. So I just searched for elevator shaft or falling elevator to get the exact picture I wanted. There were tons of pictures of a hearse, but I had to search hearse at night to get that kind of creepy feeling. Over here, you guys are going to go back through your story from yesterday. You'll need to find, so you actually do need to go back through your story from, not yesterday, from Tuesday. So, you know, go back to it and find your favorite quote. And you'll also need to find a vocab word that you think is a little bit harder than normal or one that you don't know. You're going to put that word here in this box, and then you're going to look up the definition and type the definition or copy the definition in this box right here. And that's a wrap. That's how to do it. Have fun, guys. Good luck. If you guys are on paper, you have all the exact same boxes and instructions. It's just set up a little bit differently. If you're online and you want to do this on paper, feel free to get a sheet of paper and just set it up the same way, but you'll be drawing everything by hand. All right, guys, that's a wrap. See you later.